Hey. It's March 31st. Hope everybody enjoying. The sun's out. The weather's changing. Things are changing. Feeling good. Today, I'm going to first start out, before I say this, by saying, made it through another one. I'm still praying for the sick and suffering addict and addiction, and hoping everybody's journey through recovery is going well today. God grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, but the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So today, I did a little outpatient treatment, and we talked about shooting moves and recovery, and how shooting moves was a part of our addiction. These moves that we shot were moves that enabled our addiction, brought those around us who were a part of our addiction, harmed others within our addiction, and continued the insanity of our addiction. So today, I wanted to come to you guys to explain what shooting the move would be, and what my experiences with shooting the move did for me. First of all, I was addicted to cocaine. Alcohol was my first drug that I tried when I was 15. It started with pot, went from pot to experimental with Vicodin, pills, even some psychedelics I even tried. But eventually, the harder drugs came in too, and that was the ultimate downfall spiral of my life, and the rebirth of my new life through acceptance of change. So real quick, shooting moves, man. You talking about shooting some moves, man. During my addiction, I've shot so many moves, and in the process, it didn't give a damn about anyone that I shot the move on. I've cut off EBT cards on people. I've stolen things from people and lied. That process of lying comes with shooting a move. Thinking someone's dumb all the time and won't figure out your shit or your mess. It's real self-centered and egotistical within self to be ultimately oblivious to the things that we do within our addiction to get that drug or to get that power, in a sense, over people and control. So today we talked about shooting moves, and there was a particular situation that an individual shot a move within a treatment facility, and for one, they jeopardized the community, they jeopardized themselves, and you saw firsthand when questions were asked to this person about why the moves were shot, and it was so self-centered. This individual got angry, got upset, and continued to lie about shooting a move to go get high within the surroundings of a recovery treatment center. And looking back on that, I empathize and sympathize with the situation necessarily not the person. Because if you're clean for a certain amount of time, you have the ability to maintain your sobriety by either working the steps or getting with individuals that's working the process as well. And I see a lot of growth within myself. I'm speaking for me. And if there's anybody out there that can relate, situations of relapse within the community, within the surroundings, often give us a reminder that the addiction and the product of addiction is still out there. So these moves that individuals shoot, it starts off with something small. It starts off, hey, I gotta go take care of business up here. And then there's warning signs. I want to say there's warning signs to an individual shooting a move. Mainly when you're consistently discussing financial matters, jobs in early recovery, dysfunctional relationships, things that you want to get right back into that you destroyed or neglected, outside of self-care, can sometimes be a reservation for you to shoot these particular moves. We as addicts think that we're so smart in our addiction, can't nobody tell us nothing. Now there are inventive ways that we do come up with that allow us to psychologically think that we're smart, because you may have talked somebody out of something, or you may have done this and done that and got away with it. And that's all addictive behavior. No accountability whatsoever, no responsibility, and it comes with an overactive ego. And an overactive ego is definitely very, very self-centered and destructive. In the past, there were no emotions other than gain involving my addiction. The disease wants to kill us, and by any means, us not surrendering will allow that disease to kick forth and ultimately destroy us or set us back in the end. I thank God today, and I want to say to those out there recovering, continue to stay strong, continue to lean on your higher power, continue to lean on your support. Don't let secrecy, isolation, and shame build up. That's definitely the foundation of addiction. Don't let that stuff build up, because if it builds up and you begin to follow those three patterns: isolation, secrecy, and shame, you have no one to talk to, on top of being self-centered, which leads to self-hatred, because there's no one else around you to identify with you within that egotistical way, to help you. I want to say today that I don't shoot moves. I play the tape. I remember the last run that I had. I remember before getting the money, then getting the money, the result of the two. Yeah, in my head, before I got the money, I was going to flip it. I was going to dip it. I was going to make it happen. I was going to get this girl. I was going to hook it up. We was going to roll it. But the insanity and the impulsiveness of me, and me not knowing myself, ultimately destroyed, and it just dwindled every time. So it is very toxic to try to lie within your recovery. It is very toxic to not be open and talk to someone who as a part of your support system, may it be a sponsor, family member, facilitator, therapist. Someone needs to know your vulnerable state. And as a man, vulnerability is very difficult to obtain when I'm constantly not accepting the things that I've destroyed in my life. I can't change the things that I destroyed, but I have to have the wisdom and the know-how to evade that next move. And that's why recovery is a day-to-day basis, because things change. Nothing will be the same day to day, from the birds flying in the same direction, from the wind blowing in the same direction, from the smallest molecules moving, force, and so on. But just let me know down in the comment section about the toxins and shooting the mood and not being accountable for our actions. And in recovery, we deal with a lot of pain and poisonous seeds and weeds that was planted during our addiction. And one by one, two by two, sometimes we got to go in there and pluck those things up and plant something that's more fruitful in our life, and will in turn inspire or help another who may be struggling in that area. So I just want to thank you for watching the video. This is a new channel to me. It helps me. This is therapeutic. If you're watching, stay encouraged. This journey is ours. It's definitely a reprogram, because I was full of mess. I was full of destruction. But we together are strong and united in Narcotics Anonymous. Thank you for tuning into my video. Please like, comment, and share. And I'll get back with you guys. Oh, by the way, have a happy Easter 2021. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy family. And remember, don't pick up no matter what. Stay strong out there, y'all. Peace.